Let me tell y'all something real quick. You ever see someone glow up so hard it feels like a full-blown TV plot twist? That's exactly what's happening with Melody She right now. This ain't just a comeback. This is a reset. A whole new chapter. While most folks were out here thinking she dipped off the radar after her exit from Love and Marriage Huntsville, Sis was quietly stacking her power moves, and now she just threw the biggest oh no. Reverse the game scene in a minute. Melody didn't just come back on screen. She built the screen and the camera and the damn network vibe. So what's got everyone so shook? One word: cartel. But not the kind you're thinking. Melody Shari just announced her brand new reality show, the Child Care Cartel. And no, it's not about diaper changes or naptime drama. This show is about legacy, women, hustle, real boss energy. It's the behind-the-curtain chaos and grind of women running empires while also juggling babies, bills, and betrayal. You think reality TV's been wild before? Baby, you haven't seen anything yet? Here's the kicker. She's not just starring in it. She's producing the whole thing under her own company, Tilted Crown Productions. That's right. Melody said, "Why wait for someone to give you a seat at the table when you can build your own?" And now she's building the whole damn mansion. She didn't just pivot. She elevated, and trust the internet has been in flames since the announcement dropped. Now let me paint this for you. Atlanta, July 23rd, Cartel Code Live. Not just your average show premiere. This is Melody's high-powered, pastel-coded strategy summit disguised as a launch party. You've got cast meet and greets, behind-scenes exclusives, and a whole sea of women dressed like success. It's giving soft glam with sharp minds. This ain't a networking mixer. It's a cultural reset. The streets have been loud. Fans are out here writing think pieces on Instagram, stitching TikToks with full breakdowns, reposting her lives like gospel. One user said it best. Melody got a new show, a production company, and still getting that own bag. That's how you boss TF up. I mean, where's the lie? She didn't just bounce back. She rebranded her pain into profit. But of course, the past always creeps back when the glow-up gets too loud. Enter Martell Hall, her ex and former co-star, who's been acting, let's just say, real poetic on Instagram. Subtle jabs, nostalgic R&B tracks, and captions like, "Sometimes what you let go of is what you needed most. Oh, now you're deep. Now you miss her." The irony screaming. People are already speculating that he's spiraling now that Melody's out here building her own kingdom without him. Rumor has it he thought she'd fizzle out after leaving the show. Instead, she turned the exit into an entrance. And get this, the title Child Care Cartel is no accident. It's layered. On the surface, sure, it sounds like it's about daycare, but deeper, it's about power. It's about women who nurture the future by day and close business deals by night. Some of these ladies are already millionaires. Others one eviction notice away from losing everything. Melody made sure it's not all glam and filters. It's raw, it's real, and it's going to hit like a gut punch. Think betrayal, tears, empire building, and straight-up survival. So, while everyone's out here thinking reality TV is tired and recycled, Melody is flipping the entire format. She's using the same game that once tried to box her in and turning it into her playground. This ain't just a show, it's a whole movement. Trust me, this is only the beginning. Word started spreading fast that someone over at AOD, OWN, wasn't too happy about this new show getting greenlit without their fingerprints on it. Like, really pressed. Whispers began to float around that certain execs assumed Melody would circle back eventually, or at least give them first dibs on any new project. But what they didn't realize was that while they were busy running shows, Melody was studying how the game worked. Contracts, production rights, licensing. She didn't just learn how to survive TV, she learned how to own it. And now she's using that knowledge to build something way bigger than just a new show. Tilted Crown Productions isn't some vanity label. It's a full-in blueprint for ownership. Sources close to her camp say she's already got 2 more unscripted series in the early stages. One of them, a deep dive into life after divorce. How women rebuild from ground zero emotionally, financially, and spiritually. Sound familiar? Melody's not just telling stories. She's rewriting the narrative one lens at a time. Back to the Child Care Cartel. People assumed it'd be another surface-level look at mom bosses juggling their routines. Cute little storylines and predictable drama. But according to an insider who's already seen the first few cuts, it's way deeper than that. We're talking raw moments, arguments that escalate, businesses collapsing mid-season. Women confessing to things they've never said on camera before. There's one scene in particular that's already got producers shook. A cast member breaking down in tears after discovering a longtime friend was plotting behind her back to steal her entire client list. These aren't fake beefs. This is real-life, high-stakes drama with legacy on the line. And what's crazy is how Melody is choosing to highlight women you've never seen before. No bellist influencers or reality show regulars. These are everyday women who turned their living rooms into million-dollar daycare chains. Some of them didn't even have degrees when they started. It's hustle and a need to provide. Melody wanted the show to reflect that. Real struggle, real success, real stakes. Meanwhile, fans can't stop talking about how calculated this move is. Like, not only is she dropping a whole series, but she's doing it while keeping one foot on that own check, too. She's allegedly still holding EP status over Love and Marriage Huntsville, which means she's making money off the very franchise she walked away from. That's some Jay-Z "I sold drugs so you wouldn't have to" energy, Melody said. I learned how to play the game so I could teach you how to break it. And let's talk about Cartel Co. Live. That event, instant sellout. Within 48 hours of the announcement, nearly all the tickets were gone. Women are flying in from all over the country, pastel outfits pressed and ready. Melody's team is calling it a gathering, not a premiere. There will be no red carpet fluff. Instead, attendees are getting live panels, strategy sessions, and open Q&As with cast and producers. Melody is turning a show launch into a full empowerment summit, and people are here for it. Don Michelle, her longtime manager and now production partner, has been calling this the Beyoncé drop of reality TV. No teasers. It's no drawn-out trailers, just impact, quiet build-up, then boom, center stage. And it's working. It's the buzz around the Child Care Cartel is already bigger than most network rollouts, and it hasn't even aired yet. That's the kind of pull you only get when your audience trusts your evolution. But not everyone's clapping. Not everyone wants to see Melody win. Like this and that shade, it's already creeping in. Martell's passive-aggressive antics weren't just random mood swings. According to folks close to him, he didn't just underestimate Melody. He outright dismissed the idea that she could create something without him in the picture. Word is, when the Child Care Cartel started trending, he was caught completely off guard. People noticed his timeline suddenly filled with moody quotes, cryptic song lyrics, and even a post with a blurred photo from their early days captioned, "The real ones never leave." Sir, what are you even talking about? But here's the thing. Melody's not even looking back. She's not clapping back. Snays. She's not reposting. She's not even subweeding. She's too busy building. It's that kind of silence. That's the loudest flex. Because when a woman stops explaining herself and just moves, you know it's a wrap. She's in her producer era now. The kind where phone calls start with, "We're greenlighting this," not, "Do I have permission?" Meanwhile, insiders are saying that OWN might try to get in on the action anyway. Rumors are flying that they've reached out to see if there's a way to collaborate. Maybe buy syndication rights, maybe offer to distribute through their platform, but fans are siding that hard. Where was all this support when Melody was going? Through public mess on Love and Marriage, and people were questioning her every move. Now that she's got her own machine rolling, Everybody wants to ride the train. But Melody's team is playing chess. They know their worth and they know ain't. The only network hungry for a hit. Behind the scenes, the show is already filming some of its wildest moments. One cast member reportedly walked off set after a heated confrontation about licensing agreements. Another had to be escorted out during a strategy meeting, turned shouting, "Match," and yes, cameras were rolling the whole time. Melody wants it all captured. The good, the bad, the unfiltered. And it's not just the drama that's hitting. The emotional side of this show is strong. One single mom broke down while sharing how she used to sleep in her daycare center with her kids just to keep the doors open. Another revealed she was on food stamps when she opened her first location. Okay, and now she's mentoring other women in the business. These aren't sob stories, they're survival stories.